Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's UPSC Toppers Answer Copy Analysis, we are going to see All India Rank 1 UPSC 2024 Answer Copy Shakti Dubey. So let's go into the question first. We'll try to understand the question, then we will try to look at the answer here. A major phase in temple architecture in India is associated with the Hosala dynasty from the 11th to 14th century AD. Illustrate with examples. Friends, in this particular question, they have been very clearly asking that we should talk about Hosala dynasty and that to a particular time periods about temple architecture. So this particular question is picked from GS paper 1 component of art and culture segment. So in this particular question, they are majorly asking about one major component only, but additionally they are asking us to illustrate with usage of examples. So it's a 15 marker question. We know very well whenever they are asking a 15 marker question, we should try to address it in a minimum of 2.5 pages. If you look at this particular topper, she has also addressed this particular question in 3 pages, that is more than 2.5 pages. Okay, let's now look at the structure of the answer writing. If you look at the overall structure of the answer writing, there is a proper introduction. Followed by that, there is a proper body of the answer, and then there is a conclusion which has been written. Not only that, if you look at this particular topper, in the art and cultural segment, she has directly talked about, since this question is pertaining to temple architecture, she has used schematic diagrams in her answer. This is going to be very attractive and going to fetch additional marks for this particular topper. Not only that, if you look at the overall answer writing technique, this particular topper has used in the body of the answer subheading component. Since this particular question is pertaining to Hosala dynasty, she has talked about that in the subheading. Not only that, followed by the subheading, she has addressed the answer, especially in a point-wise format. This is what we have been telling repeatedly to the students. Whenever you are writing UPSC Mains examination, the answer should be written in point-wise format only for maximum part of the GS syllabus component. Okay. Now, some of the attractive components which this particular topper or value addition which she has done is that usage of diagrams. First thing, she has used schematic diagram. Second, she has used diagrams, that is India map-based diagrams and other relevant diagrams which she has used to fetch extra marks in the examination. So for each of the diagram which she has used, she'll be getting half a mark extra for all those diagrams which she has written and for the schematic diagrams. Not only that, for the introduction and conclusion, she'll be getting additional 1 mark each. And if you look at overall the body of the answer, she has written the body of the answer in the point-wise format. She has written overall 5 points. So here she will be getting 2.5 marks, and for the additional component which she has written here, she will be getting another half a mark extra. So overall, if you look at this particular topper, for the introduction and conclusion for this particular question, she will be getting 1 mark each, that is 2 marks. And if you look at the other value addition component, she has written used 3 diagrams, so she will be getting 1.5 mark extra. So that is 2 mark plus 1.5, 3.5 marks. And if you look at the body of the answer, she has got another 3 marks extra. So overall, for this particular component, she has got for the body of the answer 3 marks. For introduction and conclusion, 1 mark. So overall 4 marks comes here, and for the value addition, she'll be getting another 1.5 marks extra. That is, she has got 5.5 marks for this 15 marker question. So for in the real examination, we can target up to a maximum of 7 marks to 8 marks for a 15 marker question. Friends, what is some of this important thing which this topper has missed in this particular component is that she would have contributed little some more points. As I will be usually telling, whenever we are writing a 15 marker question, we should try to write minimum 12 points to 15 points because that is where the examiner will be having scope to award us marks. So if she would have done that additional thing, she would have easily got another 2 marks extra here. That is the only thing she has missed it. Otherwise, if you look at overall the presentation of the answer, it has been addressed in a very beautiful manner because she has underlined the keywords also. This is also going to be a eye-catchy moment for the UPSC examiner to give maximum marks. So if you look at this particular topper, All India Rank 1 Shakti Dubey GS1 marks also, out of 250 marks, she has got 112 marks. That is an average of 5.5 to 6 marks per question. That is what she has also got for this particular question here. Okay. Some of the important learnings from today's video of All India Rank 1 Shakti Dubey's answer copy is that whenever we are writing a answer writing, there should be a proper structure. That is, there should be a proper introduction, body of the answer, and then conclusion. As far as introduction and conclusion is concerned, it should be written in a minimum of 3 to 3.5 lines. And body of the answer should be written in subheading come point wise format, and we should try to use diagrams, especially the usage of schematic diagram and India map based diagram can be used even for art and cultural segments, and we should try to incorporate examples also in our answer writing to fetch maximum marks. If you have any further doubts about answer writing, you can contact us also for any further mentorship program. Thank you, friends.